I need to go sit next to Joe.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Simply Colorful FiberCast. Today's date is April 6th, 2018. My name is Lynn Marquidant, and I'm your host. And we are here at the Henniker house having a wonderful impromptu sew-along. There are 7 of us here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Say hi. Everyone's in the camera. Hi. And we thought we would just keep sewing along, grab your project, and sew along with us. Send pictures of what you're working on to lynn@simplycolorful.com. We are having a ball. We've met some new sewers, 2 of them, Joan and Sharon. Can you see them? They're wonderful. They're sisters.
And we sing and dance.
And they sing and dance if we let them.
Or if you request it.
Look at this one. Why don't you come up first?
Yes. Okay.
She takes requests.
Okay, what would you like me to do?
I would love for you to show us the quilt you're working on.
Do you want me to show you the bag too?
Yes,
First?
sure.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that'll be good for now.
Okay.
And then,
Can I say who I am?
yes, please do. Say hi to everyone.
Hi. My name is Sharon and I'm here with Lynn. I just met Lynn yesterday. She's lovely. And I didn't know about this FiberCast.
No.
I'm going to be a loyal follower now.
Oh.
So excited.
Well,
Thank you, Lynn.
you're welcome, and it's so nice to meet you. What have you been working on here at the
Well,
retreat?
my most recent project, Lynn, was this little coin purse.
Yes.
We all made these little coin purses.
Yep.
And Lynn showed us how to do it. She was an amazing instructor. See this little purse that we made? It was so simple. And 2 of the people here brought these little frames for us. And then Lynn showed us how to cut these out and apply the frame and sew it on. It took like an hour, but that was because we're new at it. I think the next time, take 40 minutes.
I think you're
Big
right.
bang boom.
You're
Like
right.
cute as can be.
You're right. They
And
really,
anybody that wants to can put money in it or candy for us.
yes. They're little, aren't they?
They're tiny, yeah, but I mean, we could have made them longer. True. We'll experiment with the size, I think.
And
Going
these,
forward.
there are bigger ones of these clasps too, right?
I think you can get all different sizes on
Yeah.
Amazon or I don't know where.
Yep.
And they go
Hobby
on
Lobby.
so easy. Holly
Hobby
Lobby.
Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby.
Amazon Lobby.
Various places. Anyway, they're super cute and they're really easy to make and they're fun and they make great gifts for someone.
Yes. Yep.
So that's the most recent project. But the project before that, you see, I'm a new quilter. Yes, I am. And I've been going to quilt things like this for years with my sister Joan over there. And usually I'm just the pretty face sitting in the corner drinking wine. And I really liked all the ladies that I met at all these quilt gigs. So eventually I started picking it up a little bit. So I've been quilting for a little while. And I'm still very new. So a couple years ago, we were at a quilt weekend and they taught us how to make these particular quilts. And as I was making it, and it was totally new to me, all these little diamonds and triangles and all these things, you gotta fit the points together. And I wasn't very good at it, but I was having fun. I didn't care. I was having a blast.
Right, your sister was there.
Yeah, we were just having fun. But the lady that was in charge came up and said, "Oh, no, Sharon, we gotta take that apart. It's not fitting right." And I said, "I'm fine with it." No, and called someone over and they had to take it apart.
Oh.
I went home, put it in a bag and never touched it again for 2 years.
As a new quilter, you want to be encouraged.
It was frustrating.
I bet.
Yeah, and I really take orders well, like as a rule.
Yes. Yes.
Why is your sister laughing?
Did you guys tell a joke when I was listening?
That's it, Sharon.
Somebody
Don't
told the
listen to
joke
them.
this stuff. I just think as an adult, if you're there having fun, doing something, as an adult learner, you have to learn on your own and,
Right. And if I want help, if you said to me, "Sharon, how you doing? Is that going okay?" If I said, "You know what, Lynn, I'm really frustrated because I can't get these kids to work,"
Exactly.
then you could say, "Oh, let me help you." But if I said, "No, it's going great,"
Great. Have a blast.
So anyway, I put it away and I decided to take it with me this weekend.
Good.
And this group has been incredibly supportive. And I finished it, so I'll show it to you. Well, I haven't finished,
I'll
but
hold it up.
I finished
Look
the top.
Look at it on the camera. Doesn't that look awesome?
Nice. I'm super excited about it. I finally finished it thanks to these nice ladies who just let me work.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, Lynn.
Oh, and
So if you need any singing or dancing,
okay, maybe later in the show.
perfect.
You take requests, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you, Lynn.
And let's get, hopefully your sister will come out from behind her new Bernina, which I've been coveting from afar.
It's a piece of beauty.
Oh, and she is, bless her heart.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh, let me
Joe,
check.
not Jean, right?
Right,
Joe,
not
Right,
Jean.
not Jean. Right.
That is right.
Oh.
So Jean, let me make sure Jean is on here.
Oh,
She is, and she
did
just
we just
said,
hear the magic word?
Jean just said,
So what did Jean just say?
that is not her first quilt.
See? You just got a shout out.
Oh, Jean, you are precious. It's not my first quilt, but it's my first of that type. Like usually I just kind of go freeform.
Yep.
But this was, I actually had to follow you know what I said, I take orders well, I don't follow directions well though.
Well, Jean was right.
That's
Jean
okay.
was right.
You are forgiven. You got a shout out from Jean, that's all.
Thank
that counts.
you, Jean, wherever you are.
So
I can't keep
Okay,
up.
tell our FiberCast viewers.
this is from a workshop that I took that is a freeform modern take on a log cabin block, and what I'm doing is quilting it on my new Bernina.
On your
Oh,
new Bernina.
how neat.
On
is
my
that?
fancy new Bernina, yes.
Are all of these cotton solids?
All of these are almost all of them. That one's not very solid.
How did you choose to put that in there?
For the heck of it.
For the, I like that.
Yeah.
So did you know our guild has a new Kona cotton challenge going on?
No, but with this fit.
What?
No,
Damn it.
no, but
Don't cuss on the show.
that's right. Dog, giddy, dog,
Son of a gun.
Son of a gun. You might like this challenge. So everyone who wanted to play started out with a yard of fabric of Kona cotton in a different color. We all stood in a line and then we ripped it in half. We kept one half to ourselves and we gave the next half to the person next to us. Then we did it again. The half piece that we just
Turned
received,
into a quarter?
we ripped again and we kept one half and we gave the next half.
Well, that sounds like fun.
So at the end, you end up with this mass of colored cotton.
All frayed because you tore it.
Right, all frayed. And actually Jean came up with this.
I knew it had to be Jean who came up with
I
it.
figured
I
it
was
was
gonna
Jean.
say,
I heard about
Lynn,
Jean.
was it
Yes.
Jean?
All good. Heard good things about you.
Who was that? What was your name?
It would be Jean.
Yeah, of course. I was hyping it. I was gonna say it had to be Jean. I was gonna raise my hand and say,
Right.
sure. Who's that Jean?
Oh,
I'm
we
gonna
have to
wait a minute. Why isn't Jean here?
Well, that's. We were gonna have to ask that. You know who you are. I'm not even gonna say your name anymore. We need to give everyone a break. So everyone in our guild who's participating in the Kona challenge all has to put those fabrics into a quilt with black, white, and gray.
Black, white, and gray.
And then we're all gonna have them at our show this fall. Won't that be cool to see them all?
That would be
hanging?
fantastic. So how many colors did you end up with?
6, 7, 8, 9.
And this was Jean's idea.
Yes. And Kelsey's.
Nice.
Well,
And then
Jean,
it's
Kelsey,
plus the
I
other
never heard
colors
about this
that you
challenge.
added in.
The black, gray, and white.
And it can only be black, gray, and white.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that gonna be
Yeah,
fun?
that's really fun.
So you would enjoy that. And tell us about your Bernina.
Well, with my Bernina, I've been doing this triple stitch. You can't really see it that well, but it makes these quilting lines thicker, so it adds dimension to the quilt. But I think it's kind of cool.
I do too.
So it starts it.
And could they be any more? They're beautiful stitches.
Oh, thank you.
Oh
You're so kind.
Very nice.
And it's very quiet machine.
It's a quiet machine. It's like, it purrs. Yeah.
And it's attractive. It
Yeah.
really is beautiful.
Yep, it's beautiful.
And his name is George.
I didn't know that.
Are you sure it's not Jean?
When I found out his name, Jean. But I just had an inspiration that his name was, I looked over and the thing said George.
It said
It didn't say Jean, it said George.
Before you leave us, Can you tell everyone out there in FiberCast land,
Including Jean?
including Jean? Oh, we're gonna have to give them a break because they're not gonna get through the hour.
Be on the floor.
How did you get started in quilting?
Well, my big sister, I have 3 older sisters, and my oldest sister moved to Maine, and I was sad, and she wanted me to join her in this quilt class that she was taking in Joanne's. I think that was her way to get me to go up and visit her. So we went and we made a quilt, and it's been progressing ever since.
It's wonderful. And you work full-time?
I work full-time as an IT professional, yes, I do.
So, and I'm in IT too, and
That would be,
this
would be
is
really
such,
funny if I
isn't
walked
this a good stress relief?
it is.
I really,
Something to change the focus.
it's,
Joan is very logical,
yes,
detail oriented.
yes. A lot of our viewers are in the same
Although-
situations. It's fascinating to see what people do during the day and what brings them to quilting. There seems to be a common thread that it is,
A common thread.
right? See?
Yeah, it was a family connection. We got me started with this.
Yep.
And has continued, obviously.
It's great. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you. And thank you for the lovely t-shirt.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I want to see.
forgot to mention that she made all her clothes when she was younger.
Well, that's right.
I did, I sewed a lot of clothes when I was younger.
That's an art that's gone.
Jean said it would be awesome if she walked. Oh, well, hold on. It would be really funny if I walked in right now. She said, "Look outside."
Yes, it would be a riot,
Oh, that would be fabulous.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
What would be funny?
If- She walked in right now. I want to let everyone.
Where is she?
She's down in Massachusetts.
That's not far.
No, that's true. Pedal to the metal.
Is she or is she in New York?
Oh, I don't know.
She who?
Where are you?
So, let's see who else is out there. Send me your emails to lynn@simplycolorful.com. And thank you in advance for joining us because, and you better be all working on things. We didn't say this at the beginning. It's amazing what we can get done together in 60 minutes.
Hold on, so you can hear it ding.
Yeah, I'll turn it on. Okay, the ringer's on.
Because Mrs. Birchman needs to check in. That's how I.
Yes, you did.
Even I picked up on that one.
Thank goodness.
Oh, Kathleen. Kathleen is sewing Kathy, who is coming up here. Hi, Kathy. Do you need the Lens app? I don't think so. You should be able to see Lens. So the question is, Hey, KB is out there. How's the hockey?
Oh, was that your sister?
Yeah.
Oh, Minneapolis.
Yes.
Oh,
My baby sister.
Just like Joan.
Mm-hmm.
You love her.
So Kathy sewing with Kathy, asks if she needs the Lens app. And just indulge me for a minute. Anyone who is on Patreon, there's this app called Lens that allows me to take a video wherever I am or a picture, and then with the Lens app on my end, and I click it, and then I share it with patrons.
Ah.
I'm new to it, and I did it twice today, so I'm curious to see how many people saw it.
Oh, I think I got emails, but I didn't open them.
Okay, cool.
Today, so I think I'm getting.
I don't want to inundate you with emails just for silly things. So if it gets to be too much, let me know. Please let me know. And Kathy, to answer your question, I do not believe you need the Lens app. I don't think, unless you want to share things with the patrons. If you get it, see if you can share things with the other patrons. That was not a very clear answer. We're just learning. Okay. Oh, okay, so Kathleen says, oh my goodness. She says, I love Quilted Threads. My mom lives in the next town. Oh. And when I can, I love to visit the store while I'm at Mom's. She says, my mom can't be left alone and I couldn't get out the last few visits. My sister lives with her and then I go. And when I go, it's my sister's time for a breakaway. This time though, she says, I rented a car and a friend said she would stay with mom. So she says, I get to go to Quilted Threads.
Oh, good for her.
Have fun with your friends. I look forward to watching. Hugs, sewing Kathy. So nice of you out there. Hi, Carol, over in the UK. Send your notes to lynn@simplycolorful.com and show us what you're working on. Let me show you what I'm working on. Ah, and Becca, hi Becca. We are definitely, before the hour's over, are going to talk about the mystery quilt and the fabric requirements. Okay, so let me show you what I'm working on and then we'll get to the mystery quilt. And then of course we'll get to others here in the room. Do you remember last week I pulled out my Goodnight Irene quilt by Missouri Star? Jenny probably has a tutorial out there somewhere. Jenny Doan, she does these video tutorials.
Oh, Missouri stuff? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen her.
Yep. So Goodnight Irene is, I have to make 24 of these X's, and then 24 of these 16 patchers. And then when you put it together, it's going to make my Goodnight Irene.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So I could do a little sewing of that. I've made some progress since last week. I did all of these. Maybe I'll sew in.
I just said it.
Okay, let's go to the mystery. Let's go to the mystery quilt, and then we'll get back to talking about Jean. Okay.
I was thirsty.
Okay. Oh, Sue Norton. Sue is the one with whom we have a race to finish our Dear Jane quilts.
Ooh.
She and I have set ourselves a date of 2020.
Whoa.
And then we have Joan over here in the corner is making clothing and she's measuring herself.
She is.
36, 24.
For anyone who couldn't hear out there, house 36, 24, 36. Very witty too. I love that. Okay, Becca and team. We're doing a spring fling mystery quilt. I cannot wait for this to unveil itself. If you liked the 2014 spring mystery quilt, you're gonna like this one. So there are a lot of pieces. There's no paper piecing.
Is it a doozy?
It's not really, it's a queen size. It's not really a doozy in the respect that that other one was, the brown bag one. But there are a lot of pieces. So, and I have EQ8, which by the way, I'm going to start to offer on my website. When I went and upgraded yesterday, it said I could start to do that for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means people can buy it through the Simply Colorful website eventually.
Oh.
I'll be an affiliate marketer.
Oh, good.
For what it's worth. I'm not quite sure what the benefit of people buying it through my website is versus directly.
I would buy it through your website.
You
would? Yes, I'd rather give you the business.
Me too. I'll give you the business.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I've been giving you the business all day.
So Becca, I posted the requirements on both the Simply Colorful website as well as on the Facebook pages, the Quilt Along page. If anyone wants to do the mystery quilt, I highly recommend signing up for the Simply Colorful Mystery Quilt Along. That way you can post pictures of what you're working on. You can post pictures. The clues will be posted there every week. For patrons, we'll do extra crowdcasts inside the firewall, and we'll do some more examples. Hopefully get my sister on the line and watch her do the mystery too. The one thing I would request, or I would suggest on the fabric requirements, there are some very light colors and very dark colors. You can change the color palette, just get your values correct. And the very light and the very dark, I wanna make sure you have very light and very dark values. That's the only way the mystery is gonna end up popping, is if you have a lot of contrast. So I'm less worried about the colors you choose. I'm more interested in making sure you have lots of lights and darks. And then the mediums, of course, they take care of themselves, and then you either get a spectacular thing or you get an okay thing.
Do you have any recommendations for what kind of fabric?
You know, I like them all. It has to be cotton. I like 100% cotton. I am not a big sort of proponent that has to be all batik or all not batik. It can be different weaves. I'm okay with that. I like scrappy quilts myself. Others who follow new designers and new designer lines, like Cotton and Steel, like Kate Spang, Bonnie and Camille, you could definitely pick those lines and get a beautiful quilt if you picked all those lines. Is that what you were asking?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, if there's any in particular that you would suggest for us.
Nope, scrappier the better.
Okay.
And in fact, on the fabric requirements, like there are purples in there, there's a dark purple, there's a turquoise color. So I'm gonna do it scrappy. So I'm gonna go in my scrappy pile and I'm gonna find all my turquoises. And I'm gonna put it together, and next week we'll start cutting. So, good question.
Thank you.
Sue Norton. So, Sue and I are doing this Dear Jane challenge that we're gonna finish it by 2020. Are you familiar with the Dear Jane quilt?
Nope.
Made in 1863? Yes, Civil War. Jane Stickle from Vermont. Oh, were you gonna show her?
No, this was one of your other quotes.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
A mystery quilt? That is a mystery. Did you do it?
That's mine.
Hmm?
It was
Yep.
a lot of pieces.
Yeah,
But it was great.
yeah, oh my gosh.
Yep.
Is the other
She
one
has
gonna be
really
anything like
nice
this?
quilts.
It's gonna have a lot of pieces. Sue, I have not forgotten you, because I found you another fun thing to do. In addition to your Lucy Boston paper piecing, I found this Millifor. Have you seen this? A Millifor quilt patterns that I think are also paper pieced. I took a picture of it. Joan is wondering. So I couldn't take pictures, except for this one, in Quilted Threads, because they have they have signs everywhere that say don't take pictures. And I took the picture before I realized it.
Uh-oh.
I know, it was the gist of a book
I
though.
hope they're not watching.
I do too.
Oh boy.
Okay. Get ready to write this down. Willeen Hammerstein. Willyne Hammerstein has done La Millifor quilts, and it's called La Pasigia.
Oh, I've heard of that.
You have?
They look very complicated.
Don't they?
It's
So-
a lot of paper piecing, isn't it?
It's a ton of paper piecing, but I think it would be right up Sue Norton's alley. Can you see that, Sue? And I hope you're laughing, Sue. I think you'd be really good at that.
Maybe she'd like that paper piecing.
Oh, I think she would, Joan. Sue, get this.
Auditioning.
Joan is going on a windjammer,
You ended up not using it?
leaving out of Maine. We think Camden, right? Or
Yep,
Rockport,
Camden.
Camden. It's a paper piecing cruise this fall. And they're
Wow, that's
English
beautiful.
paper piecing.
Bless
you.
you. That was 90 by
And that might be a ball. I think she said there were when she signed up.
Spots right now.
2 spots left.
Yeah. So that's one of hers too?
So the thing is, Sue, that I think you do that very well. And if you did that, I'd have more of a chance of winning our Dear Jane competition. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Like, wait a minute.
And I put those colors.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Okay. Where are you?
Raining out?
Oh, we have 24 messages.
Whoa.
You're popular tonight.
Whoa.
Any from Jean?
Oh. Oh, she says, KB says it looks lovely there. KB, so let's tell her about Henniker House. Would someone like to come up and tell them about what it looks like here in the day?
Not really.
Okay.
Come on up here.
Let me come up here and explain this to you. So we're at this lovely bed and breakfast in this little town of Henniker, right on this, what's the name of the river?
Kentucky.
On the Kentucky River, right outside this window. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is absolutely, the town is absolutely gorgeous. There's a thrift store and a pharmacy and
Honey pizza.
a pizza shop and
That's about it.
Quilted Threads.
Quilted Threads, a couple of bed and breakfasts.
Yep.
In Pat's Peak.
Yes.
Is that in Henniker?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Pat's Peak.
And New England College.
New England College,
And
yes.
us. It's called. And us.
And us, yes.
Yes.
So it's a hip town. And this Henniker house, it's a pretty old house. It's about 6 rooms here.
Yeah.
It's really quite nice. The owner lives downstairs with their dog Ted. Very big dog.
Great big
Ted.
poodle.
Poodle.
Ted.
Yeah, oh, he's
He is.
adorable. Yes.
He
A lot of energy. And the owner goes outside and plays tennis with him to keep him occupied.
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
Yes, outside right there. She has a tennis ball and she uses a tennis racket
Oh, that's
all
great.
day long. She's just moved here with her husband from DC. He got transferred here for work.
Okay.
And she's never run a bed and breakfast before, so she's working out the kinks on us and we're really helping her, teaching her the ropes.
Exactly.
Because we really have stayed in a lot of bed and breakfasts between us, so we've been pretty good at giving her pointers.
And she's had a couple of other quilt groups here, I believe.
She has. I think she likes having quilt groups here. It's a good place. It's good. It's not for a big group, but there's 7 of us here today, and we fit very nicely.
Right.
But many more than this, and it'd be a little tight.
It would. I agree. I agree. The view's stunning out back here to
View
the
is
river.
Amazing.
And then when it snowed this afternoon,
Wow.
it was idyllic, huh?
Yeah. It was a beautiful New England
Yep.
weekend today.
Yep, it was. It was.
Is there anything else you'd like us to tell your listeners about the Henniker house?
No, I think
we've been very good guests.
I do too.
Yes. That's
true.
important.
That's true.
But what does Jean think?
What does Jean think?
I wish you were here. We've heard so much about you, Jean. Maybe you're about to knock on the door.
Wouldn't that be
Here's to
something?
Jean.
Here's to Jean.
Jean, here's to you.
I hope some of my sisters or nieces, or my son, or somebody.
Please say hi.
Please say hello. You know how much that would mean to all of us here.
Are any of them named Jean?
No.
No.
I have a cousin, Jean.
So tell us about your family.
Well, funny you should ask. I'm one of 8 children.
Wow.
Irish
Oh.
Catholic family. My mother's only regret was that she didn't have more children. It's 5 girls and 3 boys. We're all lovely.
A friend of ours who sometimes comes on this quilting retreat and actually introduced me to Sue. She comes from a family of 13. Mm-hmm. And she's the baby.
She's the baby.
She's the baby.
Can you imagine?
It's right.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
done a quilt of their family tree, and there have been very few deaths in their family. Right? If I remember this quilt, the tree and all the leaves are with every person.
Oh my gosh, it must be beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's beautiful.
It is.
I think didn't she have it at the Vermont Quilt
She did.
Festival?
She did. The Vermont Quilt Festival showed it a couple of years
A couple
ago.
of years ago.
And she put leaves for every person. And I want to say from her parents, there were 130 some odd leaves.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then she represented deaths with acorns. There were only a couple of acorns. So people in her family are just living long lives. It's wonderful.
Wow.
Anyway.
That is, so you mentioned that your quilt guild has a show or something?
We do. Every other fall. Jean probably started it. She started the
She's a
guild.
wonder.
She is.
Jean
She is.
started that guild? Wait, who was, I didn't know
Who was
that.
that started that? That was Jean.
Jean.
That's it, that one.
Never mind. So will this fall, will there be?
Yes. At the Cultural Arts Alliance building in Hopkinton, and we would love to have you.
I hope I receive an invitation.
You will. You will.
Great.
You will.
Okay.
Are you in a guild? At your home?
I've never been in a guild.
You should come join our guild. You're
You
not
should
that
join.
far, and we could use a little
Yes.
sunshine in our guild.
Little sunshine,
See?
sunshine.
See?
then
Consider
you can
yourself
eat Jean.
formally
Then you can eat
invited.
Thank you very much.
Let's see who's
I
out.
think Jean is winning tonight.
Aw, and do you know what? Jean said, "Look outside." Oh, and then she winked.
Oh,
You're killing me.
Jean,
As
we got us
you
all
would say.
excited.
But she said, "Thank you for making me laugh and feel part of the fun."
Oh, Jean, you have been part of this entire weekend.
Mhm.
Believe me, we know so much about you now.
Jean, I would love to meet you.
Mhm. We will make that happen. I also want to say
Is Jean part of the guild?
yes.
She started the guild. Didn't she hear Jean start the guild?
I want to shout out to Carol. Hi, Carol. Carol says, "I'm just tuning in. Sorry I'm late. Did I hear you say mystery quilt?" Yes. We're starting a mystery quilt. I posted the requirements online, the fabric requirements, and it's going to be a doozy. Well, it's not really a doozy because I used that last time.
Yeah, that was a doozy.
It was a doozy. This one isn't that bad. This one's going to be, if you like scrappy, big quilts, lots of pieces, this will be fun. I promise you, it'll be fun.
Will you tell us we're doing it wrong?
No, there's only if you want to, if you want feedback. If you want
Only if I ask. But if I show it to you and I say I'm really happy with it, will you be happy for me?
Yes, absolutely. That's what it's all about.
It's all about, okay, that's good to hear.
And that's what it's all
I
about.
You put your right hand in,
You put your right hand out, you put your right hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the whole.
Sue, will you
We've
say
been dancing and singing all
Say hi.
weekend. It's been fun.
Carol's my sister-in-law,
Hey, Carol, sister.
Oh, Carol! I didn't know, was that Carol?
who has become an amazing quilter in her own right.
Is she
She's
the
new
rock star
quilting.
sister?
Yes!
Oh, I heard all about the rock star.
Yep, Bobby.
Bobby Boo.
Bobby Boo. Carol says she's just watching tonight. You ladies look like you're having a ball. Happy
We are.
sewing,
Oh,
everyone.
I met Carol.
Yes. Yep. Carol got her hair cut. It looks amazing.
Oh.
You know her hair used to go down to here. Carol, I'm talking about you and your hair. Your haircut is beautiful. She's cut it up here.
Oh, really? That
Oh.
takes a lot of courage.
It's stunning.
Abby and Nora are watching live.
Hey! Oh, Abby's your daughter?
My daughter.
Oh,
Her
hi,
best friend.
Abby.
They want a
Hi,
shout out.
Nora.
Hello. What are you working on?
Yeah, probably margaritas. Pina coladas or margaritas on Friday night.
Well.
My mama's not home.
So nice to know that you're out there. And we're so excited about your colleges. I'm proud of you all for getting into college. Do you want to come up and say hi to them, Chris? And show them what you've been, do you want to show them what you're working on?
Chris.
Okay,
I'm good. They can see me. I'm here. I'm working.
okay.
And Jean, what?
Do you want to come? Show them your quilt?
You should show them your quilt. That quilt is beautiful.
Yes. Poor Sue. Sue has been such a trooper.
Sue.
When did we stop talking about Jean?
I don't know, but thanks for bringing it up again. Hey, Jean.
Oh, right here. So say hi.
Hi, and if you watch Lynn, I've been on FiberCast twice before.
Oh!
I'm Lynn's friend from the Textile Tarts.
Textile Tarts, what's that? She's a tart.
And
That's our doll club. And this is, if any of you know about that Lynn taught a class on her modern chopsticks, and she invited me to come. And this is my quilt that I'm making for my grandson. And if you see him out there, don't tell him because it's for his high school graduation.
Tell everybody where he's going to college.
Well, we think he's going to UNH, which is where Chris's daughter's going to. So they might meet sometime.
Get married, have babies.
Right here.
Ask Gabby, you'll know who he is because he has bright red hair and it's long.
likes
It's
the
adorable.
Yeah. Well, she likes ginger as well.
Yeah.
So anyways, but Lynn was great. I'd never machined piece before. I always did hand quilting. So it's been since way in the early 80s when I did my last quilt.
Well, you're picking it up so well, and I will never forget the rotary cutter experience, right? Because rotary cutters were new to you.
Oh yeah.
Because in the 80s, we weren't using a lot of rotary cutters.
Yeah.
Maybe we just started.
Yeah, and when you make dolls, you don't use a rotary cutter because they're usually pretty small. Because I'm sure Lynn is. Well, I think we showed on FiberCast.
Yes.
When Pat and I were there.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but anyways, this is for Adrian.
It's beautiful. And I love this on the back.
Yep.
Snowboarders.
He's a snowboarder. And so I'm doing the binding.
Beautiful. Thank
And
you.
thanks to Lynn, all of Lynn's help.
Wow.
Yay.
And Jean's help. And Chris's help. Chris helped me with the binding.
The binding that Jean showed her how to do, though.
Right. Oh, was that
You
it?
showed Jean. I can't remember.
Yes.
Was it Jean or you?
And I think you should introduce our out of New England guests.
Yes.
No,
Oh, yeah. I'm just a peanut gallery.
no, you have to.
Can you see over my corner? You don't have to move.
No, not moving.
You don't have to
No,
move.
you don't have to move.
But we have to tell you this.
That's the cutest, most adorable grandson ever. Oh, we should have had Gracie.
One of the cutest,
One of.
most adorable grandchildren
One
ever.
Hey, Wally.
Grandson.
Grandson.
So,
I did say grandson.
granddaughter. Oh, that's right.
Child.
Dawn. Hi, Dawn.
Oh,
Dawn Stewart, who has written a couple of books.
Yes.
Oh, an author. I'll have to, they're on,
Quilting and children.
yes, Quilting and Children. She's incredibly talented.
Oh, nice.
She's also in our guild. And she's written a couple of sewing books, and I'll get you the links to them. They're on Amazon.
Okay.
She's recovering.
She says, I'm sitting here hand sewing binding and enjoying your retreat fun. Wondering if the mystery quilt can be made a smaller size. Yes, that's what Joyce said. Actually, before Joyce said that, she visibly said, oh, I'm not doing it. I'm so glad you're out there. Diane. Oh, this is fun. Diane says, hi, Lynn and the rest of the funsters. What kind of machine is Chris sewing on?
Oh, this is vintage. No, this is almost 20 years old. It's a Husqvarna Viking Rose,
Nice.
and it came with a embroidery portion, but I never used it.
No.
But I love it.
Yeah.
It's my good old. And then my friend from California, is using my Catherine, Baby Lock Catherine.
Baby Luck, Catherine.
Love it.
Very cool. Thank you for asking. We have a smorgasbord of machines here.
Yeah, a lot of Bernitas.
A lot of Bernitas, don't we?
Yeah, that's majority.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, did you mention how close Quilted Threads was?
Oh, if I didn't, I'll mention it now. Quilted Threads is within walking distance. If you look out the window, you can see it.
You can
So
throw a rock over.
you can throw a rock there, which is great. And speaking of machines, they have quite the Bernina selection. In fact, Joan,
Not to be confused with Jean.
right, has recently gotten herself a Bernina
70.
770, and it's a dream. I mentioned that because you saw her, someone, what it had done. Kathleen says, on my design wall, hi, Lynn and all. I'm working on something that is a real challenge for me. It's called Sunset at Sea. It's a pattern by the Fabric Addict. using shimmer fabric by Northcott. She's,
You ready?
oh, I can't wait to show you the picture. She says, I love the shimmer line and just had to make this. I had no idea there were so many small little triangles. Lucky I'm doing the small lap quilt. Love that you are having so much fun with your friends. I'm enjoying watching. Hugs. Oh.
Here, I thought we were being annoying. That was nice to say.
I know it was.
That was
Very
nice to
nice.
say, wasn't it?
It was.
Like, tell those people to be quiet.
Oh, no,
I
no,
want to hear
no.
about the mystery quilt. And ask if they can hear you.
I love the shimmer. Can you everyone see that? Thank you for sending that, Kathy. I love it. Joan. Joan says, who's from St. Paul, Minnesota, she says, Lynn, is KB in Minnesota for the hockey tournament? Yes, she is. My sister and her husband love college hockey. They are big, big Red fans from Cornell from when they went there. I think I've mentioned that before. But they're out there, first time ever in St. Paul. Do you have any messages for them? It is great. It's such fun. Diana says, from Southern Oregon, she says, what I'm working on while watching you this week, I think I must be nuts. She says,
That's a little what we all are.
we all are, exactly. In fact, one of us took the red eye to get here from California. How's that for dedication to your sewing? Crazy Diana from Southern Oregon. You have to send me a picture, though. I can't show it if I don't see the picture. It's curved piecing. I'm sure she'll send us a picture. Diana, send us a picture. Carol over in the UK. So she is, it's one or two.
My husband's in the UK right now, too.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
What is he doing there?
He's there supposedly for business, but he's out at a concert right now. Coincidentally.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Which concert?
The Oyster Band. He's got a lot of folk bands that he follows in the UK. And he coincidentally has business trips to the UK when they're playing. Isn't that lovely? What a great job.
He sounds like a very smart man.
Oh, he is a smart guy.
Really? I can't believe he was.
He's very sweet. He's very sweet.
And he has hair down to here.
He does.
Yes.
Who's this? Her husband. What's his name?
He's not a rock and roll star, though.
I can't believe, I feel bad that I haven't asked you this.
His name is Bob.
What did she say?
Bob?
Did you say it was
Bob?
Hey, Bob. Bobby Boo?
Really, Bob?
Is Bob?
That's
Is that your husband's name?
Yes.
Wow. Look at that. Wow. What a small world.
Married.
Right, we're both married the same year and the same season.
That's right.
Married to Bob's. We were both in our 40s.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Well, I was in my 30s, my late 30s.
No, she
Oh.
meant both in your 40s now.
I
Oh,
thought-
right. Right.
No, I thought you said you were.
Just go with it.
Oh,
I was-
Right. Right. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Carol is working on that.
You already mentioned the that much.
Carol, it's beautiful. And Carol says, I've started on a new quilt pattern, Meditation by Cozy Quilt Designs. She-
Cozy. 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 California.
California shout out.
Really?
San Diego.
One of Deb's favorite shops.
I am so impressed with your knowledge of the industry.
Yeah.
Married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deb has a whole bunch of blogs and links and contacts that she has offered to share a few of them with me. Tomorrow, I'm doing that. So I can start to learn this. So this Cozy Quilt design is made up of blocks that start made of A's and B's. Oh, and here are the B's. Very cool. Okay. Leah, hi Leah. Leah says, hi Lynn and FiberCasters and Retreat ladies. How,
Hi.
Hi, Leah.
Hi.
Leah.
There you go, lady.
she says, how fun to see you all sewing. She's watching live and working on finishing the zipper pouch. Oh, Leah, do you know what occurred to me? So Leah got me into this sew together pouch.
Oh.
And she has finished hers. Can everyone see that? Leah, I love it. While I send this around, look at this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It occurred
Is
to
it
me.
Leah's?
Yes, that's Leah's. I never showed you guys that I finished mine.
Oh, nice. Is that nice?
I know it's hard to see this.
I think that's what's like.
How are we doing here? I highly recommend this pattern. It's sew together, the sew together bag.
Oh, I like the colors.
Oh.
Yeah, the colors are great, aren't they? May I see yours, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Ooh, that's really pretty.
Isn't
What
it?
did you see Norma? Is she still?
When you make
Yeah,
your,
she's just
She's online.
you literally
I don't know if she's out there.
assemble this.
That's cool.
Isn't it? Hi, Norma and Marquet, right?
Okay, yeah.
And Sandra
Yes. Those
in
are the names
Mississippi.
in the beginning.
Yes. Sue is watching live. She got home early today and finished up. She finished more Dear Jane blocks. I-13. She started.
off, so.
Thank you. She started working on I-4 too. So Sue, here's my Dear Jane. This is what I'm going to work on tomorrow.
You started telling me about Dear Jane, and then you got distracted.
Did I fashion that?
That happens with this group a lot.
Yes. Here's the book. This is
Oh
the
my,
book.
this is what you're making?
Yep, that's the Dear
Do
Jane.
you all see that?
The thing it's not a Dear Jean.
You're kind of like that.
She's doing her,
like
Lynn's
it.
doing hers in ocean color.
Who is Steven?
Oh my goodness gracious.
So
Ooh, that's
Sue,
pretty.
Sue out in Chicago
That's
is about
pretty.
half done of it.
Oh, that's really pretty.
That is
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Oh, you're even sewing
Wow. Oh, Lynn.
I'm trying to get motivated. Sue actually suggested that. She said, start sewing it together.
Nice.
Very nice.
Wow. Good idea, Sue.
That is
That's a good challenge.
Do you like?
stunning.
Now, is that paper piece or just
Some.
Some is, some isn't. Joyce is making it too. Some is literally,
Yeah, way behind.
this book has every page, every block. Some of it you literally can just measure and cut out templates.
Have you ever done any of the Jen Kingswell?
I have not.
They have some of those over at
Really?
What, can you repeat the question so everybody can hear that?
Jen Kingwell?
Has anyone,
Australian, right? The Australian or New Zealand?
Australian, I think.
Yeah, I thought she was Australian.
Jen Kingswell, if anyone, Kingwell, if anyone out there is doing any of those quilts, let us know. We love to see everyone's work.
Can we tell everyone about the snack table? We have the best snack table here. We have, I'm trying to look good, so I've got a clementine in my hand. And we have grapes with cantaloupe. And we have chocolate candy. We have vegan candy. We have Oreos. We have tortilla chips. we
Party
have
size Oreos.
Party size. The Oreo box is it's huge.
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers, chocolate chip cookies, homemade brownies, homemade oatmeal bars, more chocolate, almonds, pistachios, M&Ms,
Cornbread,
cornbread,
rice mix,
pita bread.
pretzels.
We have so much food here.
It is.
It
We're
is a
set.
lot. We are in good shape.
Aren't you proud of us? So we had a big lunch, right?
We did.
And now for dinner, we are just using our snacks.
Good, but
More money.
We're
so
frugal.
proud of ourselves.
We're frugal. Yes.
More money.
liquid fruit lunch.
Hey, who do you call a fruit?
Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, me
Yeah.
too. Well, you know, it was a little for me, coming, it's always intimidating because I never am gonna know anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
It was
come
a
with Joe who
blind
protects
quilt
me.
day, really, right?
It was a blind quilt day, but
It was.
it's turned out really
It's
well.
true,
You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, come on. And then we got to be on television with Lynn. I'm so excited about that.
Oh, and thank you to everyone out there who has joined us. I hope that you are unwinding. I hope that this has inspired you maybe to think about doing your own quilting bee, whether it's just friends from around the corner or go travel somewhere. It's really fun to be out of your regular routine. Do a
And
quilt
it's
retreat.
worth the red eye and no sleep. It is, it's worth it. When I left, 70-degree weather, it's totally worth it to be in the snow and 23 degrees. And I mean that with sincerity.
I was gonna say that. I'm not sure that's sincere, but if she says, I'll take your word for it.
Because at the end of the day, I know I'm going back home to the war.
So Diane, who asked the question about the machines, wrote back and said, tell Chris I have the Lily,
Okay,
same age but no embroidery.
right, and that's what I should have bought because I had the rose. It's the same exact machine. The Lily is the same exact machine without the embroidery, which is what I should have.
Okay.
But this is a gift, so.
Right.
Yeah, look, that gets lost in the mouth.
Right,
No,
exactly. I divorced that gift horse.
Good for
Way to go, girl.
Okay, Diane, don't pay attention to the peanut gallery.
Yeah, pay no attention to the people behind Lynn.
Oh, this is cool. Diana sent a picture of what she's working on and there are curved seams, but it looks really cool. I wish I was there, she says. You look like you're having so much fun. Here's my picture.
We are. She would say, she would teach us how to do those curved seams.
Exactly. You guys should see this. It's an OCR mini pattern. OCR. And it looks like it's like a modern strawberry. Ooh, it looks neat on the screen. I'm going to show people back here.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Isn't that neat?
Wow.
Curved seams.
Oh, that's beautiful. Is it a strawberry?
Kind of looks like a strawberry.
Oh, that's really cool. I love it.
And who is this?
Oh,
Diana.
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 From, oh, I love that.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. Oh, fun.
Isn't that neat? Thank you. Sue, did you want to just, oh, let me see.
Oh my goodness. Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, it's beautiful. Where is she? Can she come teach us?
I know.
Diana, where are you? Are you on your way?
We're free tomorrow.
We'll be here all day. And it's Diane, not Diane. Oh, no. There is a Diane and a Diana. I'm sorry.
Two different people.
Two different people. Becca wrote again from Georgia, from Columbus, and she says, this is my 2017 Linen and Threads Mystery, which is a Facebook group. She says, I'm stitching only 1/3 of the full width. I'm ready for June next, and I'm using mostly threads for my stash. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a lot of work, but beautiful. Look at that. Aw, thanks, Becca. I'm still working on that decal for you, by the way. And we're ordering purple t-shirts for those of you who might be interested. Meditation.
Oh.
Don't you? Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah. Somebody recommend?
Wow, aren't you fancy?
Yep.
Who else is out there, Lynn?
Well,
You haven't heard from Mary or Bill
Or Jean?
or Angela or Maureen or Kathy?
No, you're right.
Molly,
Some of them.
oh, if you're out there, hello.
Christy?
Christy.
Melissa?
It's like Miss Mary Ann from Mom.
Mom.
Yes.
You can see the magic here.
I see.
Yes. And I never could figure out how she knew my name.
No, they
These-
never said my name either.
I made this, or I'm still making
Oh,
it,
it was Miss Jean from Romper Room.
Yes.
and it has acorns on it.
That was the
So Mom, I thought of you. It's a little change purse, and I'm gonna finish it. You have to sew it in, it's kind of tricky. Anyway,
Did everybody else show their purses?
oh yeah.
No, only Nate. Nobody else showed this.
Oh, does everyone want to
Here,
show?
since we have the same one, you
We have
can
shown
show,
yay.
you can show this one.
Here.
Oh, you can say, no, you can, here. Jean would love to see it.
She would, right?
Jean would probably like to have one.
Oh, Joyce?
She would. She can make it herself.
What, Jean can?
Yes. Although we'll make you one, Jean, if you want.
She would love it, actually.
There you go.
She would, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
I think Kelsey would like one.
I think Kelsey would like it too. Speaking of which, where is Kelsey?
I don't know. So look at how we did this afternoon.
Save them to
Here's one.
dance.
Oh, right. I knew that.
There's one.
Yeah.
There's one. Aren't they neat? This has a neat clasp at the top. And then this one that's not finished. And then you already saw the one that Sandra did. So we're getting things done. We're making new friends. We're having fun.
Sandra?
Shannon?
Is there a Sandra here? Oh,
Sharon.
She's called her Sandra for 2 days now. And we keep saying Sharon.
She's been doing this.
Yeah, right?
Would anyone else like to say hi to our FiberCasters before we say goodbye?
Hi.
Show them anything? Say hello? Thank you, Nora and Abby, for being out there.
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, she just figured it. Oh, what?
My machine doesn't beep. Who has this machine? The little
Diane.
She ran out of bobbin.
doesn't beep when it runs out of a bobbin, and it's been a really long time. We not end on this note. We need to end on a happy note.
How far back do you have to
You
go?
know what
Actually, not
that
that. This is it.
Okay, not
Yeah.
bad.
Not that.
Jean's
Okay, so
fault.
it's
Jean's fault.
Jean.
That would have been very funny. So, before we hang up, Chris is gonna load her bobbin and get going again on her jelly.
Oh,
roll.
and by the way,
She's gonna get loaded.
Chris is on her 3rd quilt for today.
That's right. Can you show us your quilts?
Oh, they're in the bedroom.
Okay, no problem.
They're just.
I know.
One was a jelly roll race,
Steal it or something?
and one was that squares that I already bought at a quilt show.
Yep.
Or
No, that's
pre-made, so yeah.
Oh.
I have to find that.
So she's gonna load her bobbin.
Can I show my quilt?
Yes,
I haven't put the binding on. That's kind of on.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
When did you do
We started
that?
out at lunchtime.
We know you did because you went with us. Oh, that's great. Oh,
Oh.
Wow.
I love it. You've done
Isn't it good?
Yeah.
the green and black and white.
Love it.
before.
I bet you like the black and white.
Oh, I love the black. And the green. That green
It
is
pops.
my
And the
favorite.
quilting is awesome.
You know, the last time somebody
I did
told
that
Joyce that the
myself.
green was her favorite, she gave them the quilt.
Okay.
That's right. And that
The
was
black and white's my
green.
favorite with the green.
And that was
mixed
at
in.
we were at a quilt retreat. We were.
Wow.
Did she give it to
That's
Jean?
beautiful. She gave it to the you.
Thanks.
Leslie?
Yes, she gave it to
That's
us.
beautiful.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Anyone
That's my tomorrow
else
project.
have any surprises up their
So the binding
sleeves?
on.
That
was a surprise.
It was a surprise. She was up all night doing that.
Yes. Well, again,
Very pretty.
if you can, go on a quilt retreat.
Jean.
And thank you for joining me. I'll see patrons on Sunday. Might move that back a little bit because I'll be driving home, but I'll let you know. And for everyone else, I will see you next Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Have a great week, everyone, and thanks for joining us.
Bye.